Hello, everyone, and welcome to, because this is the first episode of the WCTV Youth End of the Session podcast, where we're just basically going to be talking about the stuff that we filmed and how fun it was.
Basically.
So, I'll kick things off. What was everybody's favorite thing that we've done so far?
Probably, what was our favorite, film?
Yeah, or just thing that we have done this week.
Probably favorite movie, probably Harry Potter, and favorite thing, we to just chill when we get here.
Yes.
Your favorite thing is not doing the thing that we're here for?
Exactly.
Why do you even hear them?
Exactly.
Guys, this is bad advertisement. Don't listen.
It's fun.
Did we hear the favorite the movie we did here, or short film we did here, that the most funniest for me to be acting in it, probably Dragon Island, and
dude, you're scene where you're falling.
Yeah.
And then we teleport like 20
hilarious.
feet to the west, and then
Yeah.
my favorite movie that we filmed overall this week was just the Case of Missing Frito.
Oh, that was fun, yeah.
That was a fun one. I wasn't really involved that much in filming it, and I wish I was involved more.
I feel like you sounded and looked different in that one than you do now.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just... It's probably just the lighting, probably.
Yeah.
Might have just been lighting.
I think my favorite movie that was filmed was probably Dragon Island.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
And then I just liked relaxing.
You did or you didn't?
I liked relaxing.
Yeah, the twist was fun, yeah. Yeah.
My heart is attacking.
That was such a fun scene to edit.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. I will say this. My favorite thing that we have so far filmed, just from editing stance, was at the very end when I included a in loving question mark. Remember you have Frito?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of just want an excuse to include Pink Floyd in one of the movies. And I think I did it to the best extent. And it's only a little bit too long. And that's all that you can hope for an awkward scene. It's to be just a tiny bit too long than what it should.
Yeah.
I think it's a tiny bit too short, actually. I think it could be 20 minutes longer, and that would still be too short.
20?
20?
20?
Dude, the song is only 5 minutes.
I didn't mean 20.
20 seconds longer?
Yeah.
Or 2 minutes longer?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah, there's a giant light bar back here.
There is?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Who do you like more, me or Dom?
No comment.
No comment either. Nope.
I'm not choosing right now.
Same.
Brutal. Damn.
50-50. I'm gonna say that.
You can just say Dom. You can just say Dom at this point.
I swear, 50-50.
50-50.
At acting, probably, at voice acting, Dawn, but I like just acting you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair. So 50-50.
Yeah.
What? Was it because I taught you guys how to dive into a green screen?
I like
I was like, no, you need to jump up higher when you hit this wall. Watch.
Seriously.
I will say Dom's probably just a better actor than me in general.
Well, he wasn't
Guy, yeah.
yeah, guy. That. Yeah.
You guys are better at acting than I was when I first started. I've shown you guys Halloween stereotypes.
I mean, my first.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The first short film I was in where I had I was more than just a background character, like the zombie apocalypse thing we did in
Apocalypse.
The zombie apocalypse.
In the summer we split up into groups. I did a short film called Missing, and that I don't know how I acted so I don't know. For the first one that I actually really appeared in, it was kind of good. Too bad it was good.
See, like when I was coming into this, I kind of had already experienced acting because I do like a Wednesday or Tuesday acting club every week for like a play. So I kind of had like, already experienced acting.
I mean, I could tell.
I have lots of experience acting.
So like the voice acting, what just sounds like so like movie-ish, like
Yeah.
the way just
Yeah.
and acting in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Like your voice acting makes it entertaining. I'm not just saying that for a compliment. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to acting, you have 3 ways you can make it entertaining, and it all depends on the type of shot.
Yeah.
If let's say it's an animation, the only way that you can make it entertaining is by really just exaggerating a whole bunch of things, like exaggerating your voice, doing funny, cool voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is obviously, if you're in front of the camera, you need facial expressions and body language.
Yeah, so you need to like express yourself.
Yeah, like
Be
for
part of
example,
the
don't just
character.
talk with a still face like this. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
be like,
You actually want to get into it, you know?
yeah. You gotta make. You gotta like
And then
be your character.
and then the third is just like,
yeah,
actual
definitely.
like placement. Like not body language, more like choreography and like where you're
Yes.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Those are like the only 3 ways I truly think you can really improve acting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then I would definitely say that like plays and short films are definitely way different because like short films, you have
Short films, you can do multiple takes, however you expect more of yourself.
yes, and then plays you only get one chance, but they don't expect as much.
Like I didn't even start doing this until like 3 years ago in 6th grade. So you guys already
So
have
you like barely
a
made
big head
youth.
start.
Like
No, that was the age limit. That was when the youth program started.
Like how
Like we didn't start doing like this super young stuff until either last year or this year.
yeah, wasn't the summer like the first the first like time when this like open for like a summer camp or something?
This started.
No,
in the
we've
summer.
done summer camps over that. I mean like an after school program. Like
Well,
the
that's
limit before was you at least had to be in middle school.
oh.
So I was doing it alongside with like 8th graders and high schoolers and everything.
Yeah.
And then we would do that over the summer, and then we eventually had, some other people join, and that's kind of like how like Guy and everything like formed and mushed together, and that's why it was like the older kids. And then Sam redid the summer program with the little kids, or like your guys'
Did
age
you
group.
college widow?
Huh?
Yeah. I'm 9, and that's little to you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of, but like,
No.
like 6. Somebody is older is like
They're-
not real.
Okay, so, for example, the people who we were working with in Guy, like Aiden just turned 20.
He did?
Yeah, so
Really?
he's 11 years older than you.
He has to.
So comparing you to him, yeah, no, you're definitely little
That's-
and younger.
I guess.
True. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like the background behind that. And then I got mature. And then I became sheriff. And I got more mature and became sheriff again.
And then you got more mature and became sheriff again.
And then I got more mature. Sheriff died. He didn't die. His kid's character is basically dead. We're no longer doing that. And I got more mature, no longer sheriff, and now I have a job here.
Makes sense.
It definitely makes sense.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When Sam offered me a job here, I was like, whoa. Yes, I would love to. Super surprised he offered me a job. Like, over the summer, I never told Sam this, but I was talking with Elijah, and I was like, yeah, dude, I would love to work here, but I doubt Sam would ever let me work here. Just based off of how much of a menace I was when I was younger. I don't think Sam is ever gonna let me work here. And then in October, the series like, hey, Jimmy, do you want a job at WCTV? I'm like, yes. Hello?
Yeah. How so when you said you're like Sam's never gonna let me a job, how old were you when that happened?
When I said he was never gonna give me a job?
Yeah.
This was a few months ago in the summer.
And then
I was talking to Elijah. You guys know Elijah, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to him and I was like, guys, dude, I would love to work here so much. However, I don't think Sam would ever give me this job.
This kind of goes along the line, but I'm going to say the reason why I'm even here in general is because my friend Tyler was going to come here. And my mom told me if I wanted to go with him, and then I realized it was about, like, editing. And a few days before that, I started a YouTube channel.
You saw WCTV's?
No, I started one of mine, and then I realized I need
to learn how to edit.
If I go, yeah, that's exactly to learn how to edit. I came here for that week. That was the funniest. I swear to God, that was like the funniest part of any summer of my life. I had so much fun for that week.
What, when you started going here?
Yeah.
WCTV is really fun when you do good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when we filmed Harry Potter, that was probably my favorite film that we have filmed so far. Like, when you just go out with the camera, you have, like, some of the scenes in your mind, and you know what you can base it off of, and then you can just, like, improv the stuff and make it how you want to. That is the best part about this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the part that sucked about Guy 4 and Guy 3 was...
The script?
Yeah. Like, Guy 4 was 113-page script. 113 pages. It was 87 different scenes, maybe 89 scenes in total.
You had to, like, split into things, right?
Yeah. No, it wasn't that we had to. It was we ran out of time while filming one year. We're like, guys, it's snowing outside. We can't film Guy, a movie in the summertime where everybody's wearing shorts and t-shirts if it's actively snowing. Dude, one time it was soaked. It was like fresh after it rained. I'm in my sheriff costume, which is Crocs, shorts, a t-shirt, and then the poncho that cuts off right here.
Oh yeah, the
Dominic was in his, which was Crocs, shorts, and a t-shirt. It was 35 degrees out and it was wet. Oh my God, that was the coldest I think I've ever been in my life.
So basically, your sheriff costume was the same thing that you used for Lucas in Little Grimes?
Yeah, exact same thing. Only difference was I also had sunglasses.
Oh.
And then more guns inside the poncho.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What introduced like everyone to WCTV? Because I just said what introduced me, like kind of wondering.
What introduced me? For me, it was my sister. Summer of 2022, my sister did this. And then a few months later, I got the opportunity. I was like, sure, I'll sign up. Why not? And then that we met on Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays. No, it was Wednesdays every other week. And then it stopped right before Christmas, and I bought this big giant gift basket for WCTV. We're gonna fill it with Keurig coffee pods and a whole bunch of stuff, and give it to Ashley for Christmas. The youth program stopped right beforehand. I was like, geez, that's bad timing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how I got introduced to it. And that's how I got introduced to JT, Dom, I'm pretty sure, who else was there? It would have been Jason, me, JT,
Ian?
Dom, Jason. I think that was all the people that there were. I think it was only 4 of us, and then plus Ashley.
Yeah, so
it was only 4 of us.
Yeah.
And then that stopped, and then the summertime rolled around when I was going into 7th grade, and I got the opportunity to come back. Sam invited me. And then in 1 week, they filmed Guy 1 and Guy 2. It was a 3-week program. I was only there for 2 weeks. Guy 1 and Guy 2, they filmed. What I did was I came back on the 2nd week. They're like, oh, we already filmed 2 entire movies, Jimmy. We're working on the 3rd one. I was like, what? It's been a week. They're like, yes, it has. And that was how I got... And then that was where I met people like Lex, who was there sometimes, Ryan, Brady or Brody, just a bunch of people like that. That's also how I met, right. And then Guy 4 came around, and then these people, Ryan, Brody, Lex, they were out. New person named Gavin Torin came around. I became, I would say I'm relatively good friends with them. And then
Yeah.
since there are more people have like kind of like
Spiraled in.
yeah.
So
Well, I
how-
guess Gavin and Torn were the last people to really spiral in. Just like now we have like more people. Like there was a scene where an intern here from Shawsheen Tech, Derek, he was there and he was a pastor at a funeral scene for a deputy's funeral. And then I met Aiden, who was already off in college for Guy 4. Like he already left for college and then came back. He actually had to do that. He actually had to do that a lot of times because it took so long to film Guy 4. It took 2 entire years.
So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was we were able to film half of it from when I was going from 7th grade to 8th grade, and we filmed the other half this summer when I was going from 8th grade to 9th.
Yeah, we haven't. Jack hasn't really had a chance to talk yet.
So how I got into this is
I'm
my
sorry, I went on way too long.
Yeah.
My best friend little brother is in the same grade as Jack and they're best friends. So like when Sam told us about it, adult Sam told us about it, and I was like, if no one does it that I know, regardless, I am doing this. So that's how kind of I got into it this week.
Oh, that's cool. Are you gonna try and come on Wednesdays for the after school program?
I can probably do it May and June.
May and June.
Because
Can you not do it like through
The
March
one day
or
that
April?
it's the one day that I have my play acting. The one day.
I got introduced to this because I was like, because
You
I
were
just
born into it.
yeah, I just came. My dad worked here, so in the like summer, I just came here. I just played on my iPad and stuff.
Do you remember when me and you filmed a podcast about Guy? Or were you too young for that?
I don't remember.
That was just after Guy. You would have been. God, if you're 9 now, you either would have been 7, maybe 6.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wait, that was like
It was 3 years ago, but like not exactly 3 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that literally half,
It was like 2.5 years ago, a bit more than 2.5.
I think like half these podcasts, it's literally just because the one question I asked. So far,
Yeah.
So like then I just came in and then it was like, and then there was the
Why is the Great Gatsby on that shelf?
Huh?
Nothing. Why does that shelf have the Iliad, Fahrenheit, and the Great Gatsby? And Little Woman.
Huh?
Those are a lot of really. That's just a crazy amount of famous books. Treasure Island is on there.
Really? Wow.
That's just a lot of really, really famous books. I don't know why all those are on there. So weird. Anyways, back to this. So yeah.
yeah.
Have you guys like what is it? Ryder, why didn't you or Jack want to do the Harry Potter film?
Yeah.
It was honestly was a really fun film.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
It was it was fun because you got to go without a script.
There's no script, it was just all improv.
I've done things with no scripts before.
The reason why
Me too.
the reason why I didn't really want to do it is because I don't get mad at me for saying this, but I'm not really like that is Harry Potter. So like I haven't watched it. Like I have sometimes watched Harry Potter in the background because that's what my ADHD brain does. Well, if there's something in the background, my eyes just focus on it for like 5 minutes. But if it's not to watch something like sat down the last time I sat down to watch Harry Potter was probably like 2 years ago. But I managed to watch it, which would be the last time it was on, which is about like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So you just like haven't seen it?
So that's the reason why I haven't gone into I'm not like that familiar with Harry Potter, even though I grew up watching it. I'm not like into that anymore. So
I
I want
like
to have. I want to just be out of it and play it for the kind of room.
Yeah, but it was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't do it because it. Actually, I don't know why now.
But yeah,
Dude, it's so weird that this is the podcast studio now.
Wait, what it used to be?
It used to be in the room right over there. This used to be a giant, like, control room.
I
so
remember
we flipped
that.
off the
I
rooms?
remember that.
it was like
like
the rooms.
Yeah, we flipped the rooms because we used the podcast studio more than the control room.
Oh, so we switched this room so this would be easier too.
Yeah, this would be. It was just bigger, kind of.
So
I remember when there was like they put. There wasn't like. Where was it? I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So
It just vanished into thin air.
I thought Shango, the reason why I wasn't here Tuesday because I need to get my transition first before I get my braces
You need to
in.
get your what?
My palate expander for my mouth.
Oh,
I think I'm probably-
hey, little tip. Do not eat asparagus with a palate expander.
I don't eat asparagus.
Then you're all set. But I'm just saying, like, the strands on asparagus and celery and those, like, types of stringy food get wrapped up around the palate expander, and it's a pain in the butt to pull out.
Yeah,
I
so
can
I
see it.
I
had
might
to get
get a palate expander because my teeth.
I mean, look at mine.
Oh yeah.
But-
I can't see. I'll just look through this.
I'm going to the orthodontist
My teeth are all
like
straight.
in the beginning of March.
I have
So-
4 weeks. I have 4 weeks until I go back. I left yesterday to go to the ortho. I got my final wire in on the top. 4 weeks from now, I'm going to get scans and 3D modeling on my mouth. That way I can get Invisalign.
Oh.
So after 4 weeks, after those scans, it's going to be another 2 weeks until my retainer's ready. And once, like, my Invisalign retainer is ready, I come back in and they take off my braces. I'm so excited.
So-
In other words, I have 6 weeks. March 23rd is the date I'm pretty sure. March 23rd is the date that I get my 3D modeling. And so I'm the date that I get fully pulled out. Which sucks because it's just a tiny little bit over a month away. And I can't wait.
The only thing, unironically, so I had to get my bottom palate extender in. It was Wednesday,
bottom?
but unironically, my bottom palate extender came out. The
How did
reason
that
is, I'm about to tell you. The reason is I bit into a McDonald's chicken nugget. My last chicken nugget, I was halfway done. I bit into it once, and I was at McDonald's with the same friend I mentioned earlier, Tyler. I was at McDonald's. Jack, you remember Tyler, right? From summer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Him. I was at a McDonald's. I was at a McDonald's with him. I bit into a chicken nugget, and then I felt something come off my tooth. So I went to the bathroom to see where it was. I looked in the mirror. My palate extender was half off.
Oh!
Wait,
I've broken so many brackets. So when I first got braces,
That's why
I still had a palate expander. And I got braces up here, like on the top of my teeth. It was just 4 up here. It was when I got my palate expander. That way my teeth won't shift apart. And I bit into an avocado like 2 hours afterwards. Like a fresh avocado. And I don't know how, but I somehow hit a bracket, like with my tooth, like while I was biting. And it popped my bracket off like an hour after they put them on.
so like.
And then another time, like, I think it was April last year, so I've already had my braces on for over a year at this point. Like, I know how to do that, like my full set of braces.
Yeah.
I bit into a Cape Cod potato chip,
Oh.
and it was underneath a bracket. And when I bit down, it went and ripped out like 3 brackets.
So I have like a relation to those, except it was like with a tooth coming out. Oh, so like I was like at Cape Cod at my like Cape house where I like go for vacation, and I'm taking like a chocolate chip sandwich. I bite into it, and I'm like, that's like a very hard chocolate chip, and I take it out, and it's a tooth. I'm like, that's not. Like I was like, that's not a chocolate chip. That's my tooth. That wasn't my first. I think that was maybe my third. But yeah, it's very painful. I was like, something just came out. It might have been like a chocolate chip, and then no, it was not.
Yeah.
The only I have two things to say. One, how's it already been 36 minutes? And
Podcasts, like, whenever I do a podcast, time flies by.
Yeah.
Podcasts are fun.
Yep.
I know they
And
go. It's
number-
like, is it? What time is it already?
It's almost 2. We have like 5 minutes left.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
the last thing I'm gonna say
It felt
is
like we just got in here like 5 minutes ago.
the reason why I was out in the morning Tuesday because I went to go get my bottom one in, and then they didn't put it in because my teeth are having too much of a hard time. So now they're gonna check in 6 weeks to see if I'm gonna have, they're gonna see if it works and see if I'm even gonna put it in or not. So overall, just taking a tooth out overall kind of hurts. But just
Oh yeah, dude. I one time had a tooth that was so loose and it was so painful. Like I was crying for like 3 hours until eventually I just went. I was like, "This sucks. Screw this." I went, and I ripped it out. Oh my god! It was like, I have broken bones. Like on one time I broke my leg in half, and put it this way, that tooth genuinely hurt worse than when I snapped my leg in half. And I don't know why. I think it was because it was like rubbing up against nerves or something. But I've also broken my wrist. I've snapped my leg in half. Both of those hurt less than this tooth. And I don't know why still.
Well, I think yeah.
yeah, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
You guys wanna?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Can I do the outro?
Thanks
First
for.
ever.
you want to do an outro?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Alright, hold on. First, is this being uploaded to YouTube?
I might.
Because if it is, I'm gonna do this outro.
Gonna
Thank
plug
you all.
himself.
Thank you for watching this podcast. We're gonna wrap it up here. Please
we'll
subscribe to WCTV Wilmington NA, or that will really help out. Bye.
Thanks for watching this podcast.
Yeah.
If you watched the full thing.
Yeah. Thank you. For
Yeah,
making it-
thank
you
you.
for watching too.
Thank you for making it to this point.
And with that parent walking up, that marks an end to the session of
Bye.
the WCTV
Okay.
winter. Is this winter break? February
February.
break.
Okay.
February break youth group. And with that, I have another 3 hours before my shift ends.